little bit, and like I said, let's take 5x. So let's say $5 a month.
Okay, so I'm back.
Says,
apparently, when I hit the screen, I must have screwed up something.
I know that's a 10-mile trip.
So
I don't care where
I just went onto my YouTube channel to see where I ended this thing. So I'm back. Sorry, I didn't. What's worst part about it is I was talking for about 20 minutes and didn't even realize that the live stream had ended. So, wow. Let's see if I can reset this. Bear with me, guys. I don't even know if I'm live right now. So anyway, where I left off was I was talking about going into the blind. I'm seeing. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't even know if I'm live right now because it's not even coming up on my YouTube. So let me close out of this, and I'm just gonna yammer away and do stupid shit and just talk and see if I'm actually live or not. Your channel videos. I don't see anybody in the house. And okay, I'm live again. Videos. Okay, I'm live again. So, all right. Can somebody be kind enough and let me, you know what I'm gonna do? I wonder if I can chat on this other phone here. Let's see. See if it comes through or not.
New text message from 84780000224.
What the hell is that? I'm live. Okay. All right, Mr. G. Yes. Rick Reviews. What's up, baby? All right. Well, apparently, when I swiped the camera, fuck, I ended the live stream. I'm looking at the other live stream and ended it like 19 minutes. I was talking to myself for 20 over 20 minutes. Oh God, Mr. G. I'm sorry, guys. I literally, I think when I swiped, it accidentally hit the camera. It ended the live stream, and I was looking at the timer. It was still recording, although it wasn't live. So I was talking to myself for 25 minutes. I ended up talking about going to a call in the blind, and what that meant. So going somewhere in the blind. Again, let's get back to the live stream. So Uber wants to take away drivers' abilities to set our own prices, and they want to take away the pickup and drop-off location in California. And I had an article pulled up. I think I probably got rid of it. I'm trying to see if it's still up here or not, and it's not. But Torsten, the rideshare professor, did a nice piece on it earlier today. And God damn it. Sorry. Emergency lights. So Uber is screaming that 80%, that 1/3 of their drivers, and again, wow, there's a big delay. I just caught never mind. Maybe I should go home and go to bed. It's 2:20 in the morning. Anyway, so Uber wants to take away what we see as far as what our potential earnings are for a trip. They want to take away where it is and where it's going. Personally, I don't give a flying rat's ass where they're going, because if I know my market, I know what my rate is at, and I know where, let me rephrase that. If I know what my potential earnings are, and I know what my rate is at, then I have a pretty good idea how far that trip is going to be. I don't rightfully give a flying rat's ass if I know where they're actually going. That doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is going to pick somebody up in the blind. Meaning, I don't know where I'm going until I actually accept the ride. That ride could be $10 and 20 miles away. So I've got to drive 20 miles to take that passenger 2 miles. Let's just say I'm running at 5x. So that's 12 miles. Then come back. That's 24 miles for $10. Half of that's because gas prices in California are going through the roof. So half of that I'm losing in gas just driving out there to get them. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't butcher this name. Calstambe John Shooter is in the house. Thank you for joining the live stream. Rick Reviews is in the house. Mr. G is here. So anyway, I'm not going to touch the screen anymore. I don't want to screw this up. And yes, I'm in my car. So I'm sorry I dropped the other stream. So again, Uber wants to take away the upfront pricing for drivers so we can see what our potential earnings are. They want to take away the pickup location and the drop-off location. Oh, right. Mr. John Shooter, that's awesome. This gentleman watching right now, or I'm sorry, I can't tell by the name. I'm so tired. Is in the Philippines. That is awesome. I didn't know that I was broadcasting outside of the U.S. Thank you for joining the live stream from the Philippines. That is really awesome. That's really cool. So anyway, I'm at a loss and I'm pissed off because Uber's trying to tell you, they're trying to get drivers back. And they're offering incentives, $1,000. Yep. Well, yeah, but Rick, you're not driving right now, or are you? If you are, you better make your money real quick. Because if Uber pulls this shit, I'm done. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but there's just no way. Hang on a second. No way I'm going to do stuff in the blind. That is just not going to happen. There we go. I think I'm all caught up. So anyway, that's what the live stream was for. Was Uber is going to take away the driver's ability in California to set their own rates because 1/3 of the drivers are refusing 80% of the rides. So again, let me reiterate back going to the first live stream before I completely botched that. 1/3 of the drivers are declining 80% of the rides. So 2/3 of the drivers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So if you take 2/3 and add 1/3 to that, you have 3/3 or 1/2, which means all the drivers. So now do the math on the 80%. 27% of drivers, actually it would be 30% of drivers, 33% of drivers. 33% of drivers are declining 80% of their rides. So Uber's going to punish everybody for the 33% of fucktards that are driving on this platform. So if you happen to be one of those drivers watching this live stream right now that's just bouncing, letting these calls roll through because you want to let the algorithms jack the rates up for you because your ass is too stupid to figure out how to use the multiplier. First of all, I have a video. Go onto YouTube and type in, how do I use the Uber multiplier? It's literally the only video on YouTube with that title that literally shows you how to use the Uber multiplier step by step. It's not rocket science. It's just, it's stupidity, or it's greed, or it's laziness. Whatever it is, 33% of the drivers are fucking it up for the other 60% of us who are actually trying to make something of this. So Scroober needs to not fuck all of its drivers. What they need to do is, if they know that this 1/3 of the drivers or that are doing this, then why don't they punish those drivers? Lyft has a thing where if you drop below 95%, you don't see the fares or rates either. So, do the same thing. If they're not picking up the rides, then don't show it to them. But don't screw the drivers that are doing it right, because 33% of your idiots that are driving out here are messing it up for everybody else. You spent $220 million on Prop 22, and you held all this stuff in front of us. We're going to make you independent contractors. We're going to keep your flexibility. We're going to be able to, you're going to be able to set your own rates and blah, 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 blah. Damn it. All that stuff. And then you get what you want. You got Prop 22 passed, and now you're going, we fucked you again, and now we're going to take it all back. Well, it should literally say Scroober instead of Uber, but it's wrong. It really is wrong. And like I said, the rideshare professor did a really nice video earlier today. And if you haven't seen it, go to his channel. It's Rideshare Professor on YouTube, and he's pissed too. And it's funny because I watched his video in replay, and it pissed me off. So I did some research, and I pulled up an article which you can catch on the first live stream prior to this one, and I was breaking it down. But I mean, this is just, it's stupid. And it's wrong. So, yeah, Rick. Scroober. So they get what they want, and now they're claiming. Now, mind you, none of this. Okay, here's another one. And I'm going to show you this if you guys didn't catch it the first time. I did a video on Uber's algorithms and how they were skipping over me because my rates are higher. And I'm going to show this to you. If you guys can see that. It says, you could be missing out on earnings. You may be getting fewer trips when your fare multiplier is too high. So, what that means is Uber's system, and I did a video, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's Uber algorithms screwdrivers, something like that. And I actually was videoing the passenger app live, and you could see the cars to the right of me disappear and come back on, and then you'd see the cars to the left of me disappear and come back on, but I was nowhere in the mix, and then that message would come out, meaning that Uber's system was literally going, okay, this person's here, oh, this guy's charging too much, this person's here. So rather than go through all the available vehicles, it's actually picking and choosing drivers now. And drivers like myself, I run at 3.5x. I don't run any lower. So that system knows that I'm running at 3.5x or higher. And it was literally skipping my car 2 or 3 times. Then I would get a message that said, rider declined your offer. Well, just like that. Why? Because passengers have been spoiled for so fucking long that they're used to it. Well, you know what? If you're a passenger and you're not willing to pay a driver a decent amount of money to come and get your ass, then you can kick rocks. Because we don't work for free. We, Four Corners, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Chrissy Mama, thank you for coming back. I swiped the screen and somehow ended the first live stream and then just kept talking because the little thing in the top right here was telling me it was still recording. I didn't know I wasn't live though, so I had a nice conversation with myself for 20 minutes. So anyway, and yes, and I'm sorry, Four Corners report, good morning. But you know, Torsten did a good piece on it, and I did some research on it, and I think it's crap. Drivers, I'm sorry, passengers have been spoiled for way too long. And it's time for drivers to, no pun intended, but put your foot down. You know, passengers have been so spoiled with these cheap rides that, you know, they're almost, it's like, well, I'm not going to pay an extra amount of money to, you know, have someone come and get me. Well, you know what, then piss off. You can kick rocks, you can walk, do the heel toe express. Passengers seem to forget that these are our personal vehicles, not just for Uber, but for our regular jobs, for our personal life, for trips, for, in my case, racing. It's not just for Uber. So if you want to ride, you got to pay for it. Nobody is going to do this job for free, and I sure as hell do not take rides that are less than 3.5x. That's where I'm set right now. That's where I've been running all day. And as a matter of fact, I had 3 rides so far. That's what I've made at 3.5x. 3 rides, $84. So it's a 25, 50, 75. So let's just say, what, $27 a ride? That's not bad. So 3 rides, $27. And there's another one where I had some cheap ass decline my offer. After Uber's system just sent a message that said my fares may be too high. So that's what they're doing. You gotta love it. First they skip over you, and then when the passenger finally gets that option, they don't take the ride because they think it's too expensive. Well, you know what? You're not paying our gas, our insurance, our maintenance, oil changes, $500 a tire, wear and tear on our interiors, all that stuff. If you're a California driver, and I'm asking everybody, rideshare Lisa. As a matter of fact, hang on, guys. You know what? Because she dropped, when I dropped the other live, she I must have mentioned her name, and well, I need to text her back real quick, so bear with me. Oops. Bear with me, guys. All right. So, back. Thank you very much. That's where this live stream came from. It's been a slow night. Tuesdays are, you know, hit or miss. Started out good, but obviously it went dead really quick. So anyway, if you're in California and you're driving on Uber and you have the option to use the multiplier and you're watching this, go onto the YouTube search and type in, how do I use the Uber multiplier? And then hit enter. I do believe that I have the only video in that title that literally shows you how to set your rates. Don't rip people off. Know your market. Know what the values are. Know when the, you know, busy times are, etc., etc. And hold on a second, because really I lost the live again.